हेलो स्टूडेंट, आई एम मनोज कुमार और मैं बात कर रहा हूँ ऑल इंडिया बार एग्जामिनेशन 16 की विच इज़ हेल्ड ऑन 31 अक्टूबर 2021। इसका क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है द हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट 1955 डैश पिटीशन in which a decree of restitution of conjugal rights has been passed to apply to the court for a decree for divorce by showing there has been no restitution of conjugal rights as between parties of marriage for a period of 1 year or upwards after passing of the decree. Section 13 Hindu Marriage Act 1955 talk about the restitution of the conjugal rights between the parties and also present a petition for the dissolution of the marriage by a decree of divorce on the ground that there has been no restitution of conjugal rights as between the party to the marriage for a period of 1 year or upward after the passing of decree of restitution of conjugal rights in a proceeding to which they were parties. So, option A does not permit any party to that. Not correct. Option B does not permit the party against whom. Not correct. And option C does permit any party to that is a correct answer. Option D does permit any person relating to either party to that it is incorrect. So option C is a correct option. Question number 2. The offences under the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 are option A cognizable and bailable, option B non-cognizable and non-bailable, option C cognizable and non-bailable, option D non-cognizable and bailable. Option C is a correct answer, cognizable and non-bailable, because of Section 15 of Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. It says that notwithstanding anything contained in the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, an offence punishable under this act shall be cognizable and non-bailable. So that C option is a correct answer. Question number 3. An arbitration proceeding is a option A judicial proceeding, option B quasi judicial proceeding, option C administration proceeding, option D none of the above. Option B is a correct answer because of all dispute between the parties, they agreement agreement of the parties to one or more arbitrators who make a binding decision on the dispute, and this procedure make instead of going to court. Without court, they uh, they they resolve their dispute. They resolve outside the court, and so that this is the quasi judicial proceeding. B answer is a correct answer. Next question. Question number 4. What is Ad hoc arbitration. Option A. It is a proceeding administered by the parties themselves with rules created solely for that specific case. Option B. Parties make their own agreement with respect to all aspects of the arbitration, including the law and rule. Option C. The seal of arbitration, the language and scope and issues to be resolved by the mean of arbitration. Option D. Option D is a correct because of A is correct, because of B is correct, because of C is correct. So there is option D is a correct answer. Question number 5. Which of the following section of the Civil Procedure Code define the Masne profit? Option A, Section 2, Clause 4. Option B, Section 2, Clause 14. Option C, Section 2, Clause 6. Option D, Section 2, Clause 12. Is option D is a correct answer because of Masne profit. Section 2, Clause 12 define it is a those profit which the person in wrongful possession of such property actually receive or might with ordinary diligence have received therefrom, together with interest on such profit, but shall not include profit due to improvements made by the person in wrongful possession. So it is defined in section 2, clause 12. D is a correct answer. Question number 6. How many kinds of presumptions are there as classified by the Supreme Court? Option A, permissive presumptions or presumptions of fact. Option B, compelling presumption or presumptions of law. Rebutable presumption. Option C, irrefutable presumptions of law or conclusive presumptions. Option D, all of them. Option D is a correct answer because of presumption has three kinds: presumption of fact, presumption of law, or mixed presumption. So there is all A, B, C are correct. So D option is a correct answer. Question number 7. What is the leading decision in the case of Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India? This case based on natural justice, odi alteram partem is the basic concept of the principle of natural justice. This doctrine states that no one shall be condemned unheard. This ensures a fair hearing and fair justice to both the parties under the doctrine. Both the parties have the right to speak. No decision can be declared without hearing both the parties. So option A is a correct right of hearing. Option B, separation of power, incorrect. Option C, delegated legislation, incorrect. Option D, rule of evidence is incorrect. So here is a option A, right of hearing is a correct. Question number 8, Advocate Act 1961. It is a wrong 64. Actually, it is a 161. Just a minute. It is a 161. It is a clerical mistake. Advocate Act 1961 come into force on option A 19 May 1961, option B 19 April 1961, option C 1st May 1961, option D 19 January 1961. Option A is a correct answer. Question number 9. A railway servant was killed in a bus accident during the course of employment. His family member may claim compensation under option A, the Motor Vehicle Act, option B, the Employees Compensation Act 1923, option C, both A and B, option D, either under A or under B. Option D is a correct answer because the family member of railway servant may claim compensation either under the Motor Vehicle Act 1988 or under the Employee Compensation Act 1923. So option D is a correct answer. Question number 10th. Casting couch in a Bollywood, the Indian film industry is an example of option A, sexual assault, option B, sexual harassment, option C, both A and B, option D, none of the above. Here is option B is a correct answer. It is a sexual harassment. Question number 11. According to Section 2 of Motor Vehicle Act 1988, the term motor cab means any motor vehicle construed or adapted to carry not more than option A 5 passenger or including the driver, option B 6 passenger or including the driver, option C 5 passenger or excluding the driver, option D 6 passenger or excluding the driver. Option D is a correct answer because of section 2 clause 25 Motor Vehicle Act talk about the term motor cab mean any motor vehicle constructed or adapted to carry not more than 6 passengers excluding the driver for fare or reward. Question number 12. The National Commission of Consumer Protection is composed of option A 7 member, option B 5 member, option C 8 member, option D 6 member, option B 5 member because of the National Commission chairman. National Commission should be a president and 4 other members. The president should be a judge of Supreme Court. थैंक यू। यदि वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो सब्सक्राइब करना और लाइक करना, यदि हेल्पफुल है तो। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद, जय भारत।